Hey everyone, welcome back to Bear's Workshop. In today's video we're going to be doing an install and review by a misting system from a company called Aimego. And this is a sponsored video. They asked us to do this. They liked our other ones. So let's go take a look. Okay, so we've got this misting system that we're going to install. We're going to do this a little bit different. We're not going to put it in a usual spot like over a patio or over some place that people are hanging out. We're going to actually set this up in our garage. We're going to kind of use it like a swamp cooler. Our garage, our shop, it's 2,000 square foot. It's 16 feet tall. It has very little insulation. It gets very hot in the summertime. Inside it's over 100 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this right around the garage door. And the garage door being an RV garage door, we're talking it's like 14 feet tall, it's 12 feet wide. So when you walk through it, you're going to have like a cool blast of air, and it's going to help keep the air inside cooler. We're probably going to have to set up some sort of fan to circulate the air a little bit, though the wind will probably do a good job of that. So we're going to be putting this around the garage. And since the shop is made out of metal, we have to do things a little bit different. So we can't use the connectors that are going to come with it, but we've got something else. So let's, before we go look at that, take a look at what comes in this kit. When you first open up the box, what you're going to find in here is you're going to find your instructions. You're going to find your Teflon tape. You're going to find a couple of different brass nozzles to change out in case something gets clogged. We've got the connectors. We've got spare connectors in here. This is it. This piece is an end stop right here. If you're cutting the line early, there's a washer in here and a little filter screen right here, so that debris will get caught and not go to the nozzles. Also, we got a bunch of zip ties, and we've got these wall connectors. We're going to be doing something a little bit different because these wall connectors are, let's just say they're difficult to use, especially depending on your application. If you're going into a piece of wood, these little connectors they're 1/4 inch. Let's see if we can focus on this. They're pretty small, and when the nail goes through, and this is the type of thing that is included with all these misting systems. They come with a basic connector like this. The nail is tiny. It will go into wood, and that's it. In today's video, our application, we're putting it around a garage door that is lined with metal. So we're going to do something a little bit different, and I think it's going to work out a little bit better. So we're going to put this aside. Lastly, in the box, this is our entire unit. It's all put together. It's all spaced out the way that it should be. This is where you're going to connect it to your hose bib. There is a washer that comes in the bag. We're going to use a different washer, one that I've bought and I've had good success with, and it gives me a real good seal. So this is the entire unit right here, all assembled. All we really need to do to get this functioning is we need to attach it to our surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. So let's put this to the side. I bought these cable clamps, and what these do, these are just for holding cables down to something, and rivets. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our line, it's going to get a little messy here, and we're just simply going to put it over the cable, and then we're going to take a rivet, we're going to put this in here, and we're going to rivet it to the side of the garage door of the frame. And we're going to go all the way around. This will enable us to make decent turns. This is going to hold it in real tight. And one thing you want to make sure is that when you put these in, that the line doesn't slide back and forth from where it's at or droop. So we're going to be able to make this nice and tight. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go over to the garage. We'll probably put this in fast motion. I'm going to get this installed. So once we get everything connected, we'll turn the water on. We'll adjust the nozzles to see what kind of water flow we have. And we're going to see how much cooler it is just walking through a misted garage. Sounds kind of mystical, doesn't it? These are the washers that I use. I'll provide a link down in the description below. These washers provide really good contact. I've used this on a lot of different things. Very happy with them, and you can buy them in packs of 20 so you never run out. Okay, so we've got just about every one of these connected right now. Just want to show you real quick how we're doing it. I'm going to put a hole for the clamp just under where the next line is going to go. Going to use my rivet gun to put my cable clamp in. Now my clamp is in. I'm going to make sure that the line is nice and tight. Not too tight, but tight enough. And I'm also going to position my emitters to go in the direction that I want, which is this way. We're going to be putting one more at the bottom, and we're going to make sure that one's real tight to take up any slack, because we don't want these moving around. So one more on the bottom and then we're done, but that's a quick little demonstration of how we put that in, and just one method of doing it. So when you've reached your desired length on your tubing, you need to disconnect this piece, and what you do is you push in right here and then you pull that out and it comes right out. So we're going to be putting one more on. This is our end cap, so we're just going to push that in as far as it goes, and now that's snugly in here, and that will be our new end piece. Alright, so just to mention that the beginning of the line right at the hose bib here to the first emitter is probably about 4 or 5 feet. Since I was starting my sprays real close to my hose bib, I wanted to add 2 of these in. So all you have to do is cut the line with a scissor, which I've done here already, and to just simply add one in. It's just a matter of pushing it in on both sides, and then presto, you have another one. And I'm going to go ahead and fasten this one down a little bit lower, but it's just from the beginning where the hose bib will be till your first emitter. It's several feet, and it may be more blank space than you want, which means you're either going to have to bundle up the line or make an adjustment like this, and they're very easy to add more in. And for instance, if I wanted to have an area that had 1, 2, 3, I could just cut right here. I could throw another one in there. Comes with a couple spares, but if you're not using all the line anyway, you're gonna have more left over. So just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so that concludes the installation. We probably spent all of maybe 30 minutes. Very easy to install. We did the rivets. If you do the nails, it could be even quicker. We had to stop, drill holes, do the little rivet thing. But if you're just doing the nails and wood, this is going to take you even a shorter amount of time. Things to mention is that when you put these up, make sure that you've got everything adjusted. And then after you put them all up, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to adjust them again. Just things move while you're doing it. But overall, this is a good quality system. It's working just fine. We could already tell the difference between in front of the shop door and inside. It's got to be 10 degrees already, and I know when it's even hotter out, it's going to make much more of a difference. Right now, it's probably about 80, 85 degrees. But these things are working great. None of them were clogged. Every one of them was working just fine. So I would definitely recommend this product. It is a little bit less expensive than some of the other misters that you might find on Amazon, but we will have a link below to the product itself so you can purchase it, and I'll put a link also to those little washers. I highly recommend using those too. So if you have any questions or about this product, just go ahead and put in the comments. I usually answer comments pretty quick. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you'd like to see more content like this in the future, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.